Guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to cover a fun little project that, in my opinion, has a good short-term potential. And this project is called Lightning, or the Light token, right? Again, as always, guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. For this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website lightningprotocol.finance in order to learn more about this project, right? So what is Lightning? So again, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information presented on CoinMarketCap, which means this is going to be a peripheral analysis. I highly recommend you guys to do your own in-depth analysis before you put any of your hard-earned money on this token, right? So Lightning is a cross-chain incubator and launchpad built on Binance Smart Chain and consists of two components, the Lightning Incubator and the Lightning Launchpad. So again, right off the bat, we are basically given this information that this project is a launchpad, but this is not just any launchpad, it's a cross-chain incubator and launchpad, which means this platform, although it's initially available on the Binance Smart Chain, it is a project that will eventually be available on multiple different chains, and it will host multiple launchpad based projects that will kind of like whose tokens will be sold initially as an IDO on this platform, right? And the Lightning Incubator launches innovative and disruptive projects, IDOs, across multiple chains. So this project aims to host some of the highest quality DeFi projects that are also industry disruptors on their platform. So if you guys know of any IDO platforms such as DAO Maker, which we've covered in the past, Poker Starter, which also we've covered in the past on our channel, you guys can check out those videos in my channel if you guys want to. So those are platforms that have hosted some of the best crypto projects that have made multiple X's. In fact, DAO Maker and Poker Starter have provided opportunities for platforms to make multiple X's with some of the projects getting like multiple X's in the initial launch time, and those projects have been extremely successful, thoroughly vetted, and have performed incredibly well. So Lightning Protocol is also aiming to do the exact same thing, right? And all incubated projects are audited by our auditing partners, receive extensive promotion through our marketing partners, and go through internal KYC. Again, this particular sentence acts as a pitch to attract projects to use their launchpad in order to launch their tokens. So they're trying to say that their platform is going to become a platform that will be continuously audited, which means for users like you and I who want to invest in good quality projects without taking a lot of risk, this project will vet the projects thoroughly before allowing them to launch on their platform, right? So that's going to be a very good thing. And apart from that, they're also going to receive extensive promotion. So any project that gets launched in this platform is claimed to get multiple promotions, and promotions that will bring in a lot of users to invest in projects, and also go through internal KYC. So any project that you want to invest in must be KYC'd, because you can't really create like multiple different accounts and just buy the products if you're a whale, or if you are a regulatory authority who wants to trace criminals or people who do things in an illegal manner. Lightning is providing this KYC option so that people can be safe, and at the same time the regulators can also be comfortable with this platform being compliant with all the guidelines. So I think this platform is trying to be a very a very versatile incubator and launchpad platform on the Binance Smart Chain, right? The Lightning Launchpad conducts non-incubated IDOs that can be created by anyone on any chain. So again, we spoke about the incubator component of this platform. Now, when it comes to Launchpad itself, the Launchpad is kind of like a non-incubated ideas, which means they don't have the same criteria as an incubator. So when it comes to Lightning Incubator, you have thoroughly vetted projects that kind of launch on the platform. But for Lightning Launchpad product, they don't have this rigorous testing done, and they don't have incubation done on any of the projects that are launched on the Launchpad, right? That's the major key difference. But again, you can participate in a Launchpad on multiple different chains because it is a multi-chain Launchpad project, as we mentioned here. So again, overall, if you want to understand what Lightning Protocol does, it is a Launchpad and incubator platform where their incubator offers some of the best quality projects that are thoroughly vetted, and if you give your KYC information, you can participate in multiple different chains, right? Whereas the Launchpad product offers non-incubated IDOs in multiple different chains. So that's basically the main key difference for this platform, right? So now that we've covered the peripheral information about this token, let's go to the website to see some more information. So when we go to lightningprotocol.finance, we see revolutionizing the pre-sale experience to deliver maximum value to investors and developers. So again, they're trying to provide the highest quality projects with the most kind of like value to the users as well as to the projects themselves, in such a way that the projects can raise funds that they need to bootstrap the project, whereas the users can get high quality tokens that can potentially do multiple access and be a part of the project or the ecosystem itself, right? So it's a win-win situation, and that's basically what Lightning Protocol is aiming to create. When you scroll below, you can clearly see that they have the mission statement, which is to create a thriving ecosystem to nurture exceptional value through blockchain development. Again, this is pretty much the same for pretty much all the Launchpad platforms. Again, here they're talking about some of the information about how the incubator and the Launchpad is different from the other platforms. And again, if you are an investor who wants to invest in projects that are thoroughly vetted, you can click on the For Investors icon here. And if you're a developer who wants to build additional products, or who is working on a project that you want to get some traction on, then you can click on the For Developers icon here, right? And if you go here, they have partnerships with Certic, Hacken, as well as BSC News and Unirocket. So these are some of the platforms that are partners with this project. Again, it's not very clear whether Hacken or Certic have audited this platform. We'll find it out pretty soon in the website. But for now, they're stating that these are partners, quote unquote partners, which means they're neither investors nor people who actually contribute anything. They're just working with the project in order to make this project better, right? So that's what partners means. And so these are some of the main partners of this project. So Lightning Incubator, an incubator focusing on most trustworthy, high quality projects. Again, the same thing that we discussed right now for the incubator platform. They're just elaborating more on this, which you guys can read and understand yourself. So when it comes to features, what are the features of using Lightning Protocol, right? So they claim to have 360-degree support, which is all projects benefit from complete end-to-end assistance, from marketing to tokenomics, helping developers to focus on delivering the best possible project with as much or as little assistance as required. So again, if you are a developer who wants to bootstrap liquidity to your platform and gain some traction, they claim to provide 360 degrees support, which is again overall support from start to finish, providing marketing along with tokenomics and making sure that you get all the assistance that you need to ensure that your project is successful, right? Again, this is mostly focused for developers. When it comes to trust as a service, by connecting you with exclusive partnerships and best-in-class services simply not available to most startups, we deliver trust as a service, removing the biggest barrier to entry for most investors, that is fear. So again, this is also directed to developers who are looking to get more out of the project, more out of their project from Lightning Protocol. So if you are trying to work with retail investors, you basically need to understand the retail investors are not just going to trust you with their money, especially with a lot of retail investors becoming more mature in the crypto space. They are very careful on where they invest their capital into. So if you are a genuine product if you have a genuine product with a genuine kind of use case that you feel needs more traction, Lightning Protocol is aiming to support you in a fully trustless manner. But at the same time, you obviously have to ensure that your project is fundamentally strong, right? When it comes to all-inclusive benefits, all incubated projects receive a complete project audit by Certic or Hacken or our auditing partners, amongst others, inclusive benefits not available anywhere else. Again, one other reason to choose this platform is the fact that this platform, by default, since they partner with Certic and Hacken, they allow audits to be done with these partners, which means your auditing your platform will be audited right away with these platforms, and these are some of the most trusted auditing firms in the crypto space. And by partnering with Certic and Hacken, you can get priority audits performed on your platform, which may not necessarily be available for other Launchpad or Incubator platforms, right? So that's a very cool thing that these guys are doing. So if you are convinced with all of these points, and if you want to apply to become an incubator in this platform, you can do so by clicking on the apply for incubation button here. And cross-chain support, say they're obviously trying to work on getting as much chains as possible to kind of become a cross-chain product. For now, they're available on Binance Smart Chain, which is their native chain, and they're also available on Polygon as well, right? And they're planning to make themselves available on Cardano, and I believe they're also available on the Ethereum network as well. So again, they're already available on Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, and Ethereum, and they will eventually get themselves available on the Cardano network as well, which is going to be really huge because Cardano has a lot of supporters and a huge community that will definitely notice this project if it manages to do itself successful in these other blockchains, right? Apart from that, they're also planning to be available on Avalanche. I don't know if at the time I'm making this video if they're already available on Avalanche or not, but I think they're definitely planning to make themselves available on Avalanche as well, right? So again, by making themselves available on multiple chains, they're basically securing the future by becoming a cross-chain platform. And if one or more chains kind of fail to gain traction, the other chains can definitely get multiple tractions because of their cross-chain functionality. They are trying to reach out to as many community members as they can from different platforms, right? So that's a very smart move from their part. So Lightning Launchpad, fair, secure, and highly rewarding launches for investors. So again, now they're talking about how it benefits the investors. So when it comes to an investor like you and I, what do we mainly look for? We mainly look for safer investing, right? And that's basically what they're trying to address here. All projects will be audited, KYC'd, and have team tokens locked to give investors complete peace of mind. Again, these are some of the most important points that many other platforms don't really talk about. The first thing is, if you are trying to invest in a project, you need to understand if the project will be audited. So any non-audited projects will not be available on Lightning, and that's a good thing because if a project is not audited, it's not necessarily secure, right? And if you are trying to do a KYC, if you're not trying to do KYC, then you can't participate, which means you are basically excluding yourself from participating in some of the coolest launch events on this platform, because you need to do KYC in order to make yourself available on these platforms, right? Which is not only going to save you from scammy projects, but also save the community as well from you. If in case you do something malicious, it shouldn't hurt the community, and that's one of the reasons why KYC is mandatory in this platform, and that's a good thing. So apart from that, they're also touching on a very important point, which I definitely need to let you guys know, which is they're trying to have team tokens locked. Again, any platform that tries to launch a token, they have team tokens which may or may not necessarily be locked, and in the event when the token launches, the team becomes the first group of people who dump the tokens on the market, and that tanks the price, right? This has happened to numerous projects, including ICP and several other famous projects that basically kind of crashed on the very first day after launch because of the team members dumping the tokens, right? But any project that gets launched through Lightning Protocol will have the team members' tokens kind of like locked to give peace of mind to investors, right? Which is a really good thing. If you look at investing, you need to obviously focus on fair investing, and that's basically what Lightning Protocol also aims to do. So they try to make sure that our fair 2-round system reserves a percentage of each IDO for each tier, ensuring all holders, large and small, have access to high quality investments. Again, they're trying to make sure that the investment opportunities are fair for small investors and large investors alike, thereby preventing whales from accumulating and dumping these tokens, right? And better investing, we are improving the Launchpad experience by allowing holders in all tiers to invest worthwhile amounts into every IDO. So again, instead of just being chosen to invest, let's say $100 or $500 or even just $1,000, you get a much better chance of investing a higher capital with this platform, thereby increasing your gains significantly, right? So those are some of the main points for investors which they're focusing on, which is a good thing, and I'm so far reading a lot of good things about this project, right? So IDO participation and tier structure. So here they're talking about how to participate in IDO. So if you are convinced in participating in the IDO, apart from just buying and selling the tokens, you can follow the following instructions in order to participate in their IDO, right? So round 1 is basically reserved allocation round. Round 2 is FCFS round, and I believe you basically need to meet certain criteria. You need to have 5,000 to 10,000 bronze, light tokens to be in the bronze, capability, and you can contribute a maximum of $250. But if you are in silver, you can contribute higher, and if you're in gold, you basically have even more contribution room, along with the chance of you participating being even more higher, right? Diamond, I think you have 2,500 maximum contribution room with 40% reserved pool weight, and I think diamond is the highest level. So depending on how much lightning you hold, you can basically become a full-on diamond member, depending on how many diamonds, how many lightning tokens other people as well hold, right? So what others say about us. So here you can read about what other platforms talk about it, especially platforms like Certic that work with this platform, and you can see what the director of business development from Certic talks about Lightning Protocol, right? So Lightning Protocol bringing value to token holders, again something that they already covered before. You can buy this token from PancakeSwap because it's available on the Binance Smart Chain, and you can also read through the white paper, which I highly recommend you guys to do so, right? And at the bottom you have social media information that you can use to get up-to-date information about this project. So overall, it's a very strong project, which I believe that it has a capability to become the next DAO maker or the next poker starter. It's still an early project that's slowly getting more and more popular. If you feel like you missed out on poker starter or a DAO maker, then this particular platform can be the next poker starter or next DAO maker in the future, right? So that's that. So let's go to the CoinMarketCap page for Lightning Protocol. Lightning Protocol is currently ranked 627th by market cap on CoinMarketCap, and it's currently trading at 52 cents per token with a 16% increase in the past 24 hours. Again, people are starting to know this token, and that's one of the reasons why this token price is kind of increasing. So this token is currently has a market cap of $33.5 million in market cap, which again, I feel like it's quite underrated because this token has obviously a lot of room to grow. And also there's lots of competitions between Launchpad and Incubator platforms. This platform does both, and therefore the market cap is quite undervalued in my personal opinion. And depending on the number of projects that they launch, as well as the quality of projects, I think the market cap will slowly start increasing as more and more people start realizing the power of this platform, right? So when it comes to max supply, this token has a really good max supply of 100 million tokens. Again, right on the spot for whatever I would prefer as a good tokenomics token. So 100 million tokens or less is my personal expectation for a max supply for a particular token, because despite all factors, if the token manages to have a small max supply and its circulating supply is kind of like fairly distributed, then the token will definitely pump if all else, all parameters or all fundamentals fail, and if the demand for this token is still high, right? In that case, the token will start pumping. So similar to that, I think this token has a very decent max supply of 100 million tokens, and out of which 64% of the tokens are already in circulation, which means there's going to be a lot of options for this token to pump without any fundamentals, provided the demand stays up. And that's exactly what I want to see, and that's something that I'm really liking about this token because of its tokenomics, right? So that's pretty good. If you go to the charts itself, this token has already pumped quite a bit, but again, I'll tell you some of the reasons why I feel like this token can easily become a really good long-term player. So if you go here on the price chart, you can clearly see that the token was worth 3 cents on 15th of March this year, and it immediately shot up to an all-time highs of close to 60 cents per token. From 3 cents it went to 60 cents per token, which is a ginormous jump in gains, and then it immediately crashed down, retesting the price point of 25 cents on 29th of April, and it kind of like went back up, touched the 40 cents mark, and then crashed for good, reaching an average price of about somewhere between like 8 cents to 10 cents throughout July and August. But in August it reached a relative lows of about 7 cents per token, before which it started pumping again and then reaching the previous all-time highs of about 60 cents. So it didn't make a new all-time highs, but now it is kind of like trying to push upwards. So if you're looking to buy this token right now, I would suggest you to hold off on this, because this token is quite high right now. It's quite hot. I would suggest you to wait till this token price reaches about somewhere between 50 to 40 cents range, because again, this token is quite a volatile token, and as more and more people start noticing this platform, there is going to be a lot of price appreciation. But before it reaches a price appreciation, this token is going to go below the 50 cents mark and even as low as 40 to 30 cents mark, which would be a good opportunity to buy. And if you wait patiently, this token can easily reach a price point very soon, right? So I would suggest you in dollar comparative to wait till the price goes down to buy this token. Again, our financial advice. When it comes to Bitcoin comparative, on the other hand, you can clearly see that the pattern is pretty similar to dollar comparative. Although Bitcoin has performed quite well and made a new all-time highs, sometime in September this year, than its previous all-time high, which is really good. So the initial Satoshi value for this token was 5,400 Satoshis on 15th of March. It reached an all-time highs of about 9,500 Satoshis per token during early April, early to mid-April, in that period, but crashed down slowly, not immediately, but it kind of like went down and kind of like made an average price point of about somewhere between 16 to 1700 Satoshis per token throughout July and August, before making a new all-time highs in September of about 11 to 12,000 Satoshis per token, right? Now it's kind of in the cooling phase, but it's kind of like going back up again, which means this token can make new all-time highs in the Bitcoin comparative, right? So for the Bitcoin comparative, I would suggest you to wait pretty much for quite some time, because I think this token can reverse and go below the 8,000 to 7,000 Satoshi mark, which would be a good buy opportunity to buy. But for now, I would suggest you guys to hold off. Take this time to do some research, because the price for this token in Bitcoin comparative is quite high, all-time highs in fact. And for dollar comparative, it's pretty much the previous all-time highs. It's kind of like in the previous all-time highs range again. So this token can go down anytime soon, and that will be a good opportunity to buy. But till then, please do your own research and see if this project is for you, right? Again, not financial advice, but I'm just making some suggestions. If you take a look at the markets itself, this token is obviously available on PancakeSwap and PancakeSwap only, which means this token has a lot of room to grow. And I think not even a single centralized exchange has listed this token, which means this token has an enormous room to grow. Not even KuCoin or Gate.io or even like MEXC have listed this token, which means this token is kind of like in the unnoticed range. And if you wait for this token to kind of cool down, buy this token from PancakeSwap, hold on to it, and sell it immediately after some tier 2 or tier 3 exchanges list this. That will be a quick short-term gain, right? But if you want to hodl this to the mid to long term, this is still a good player. But again, I would personally suggest that first of all, if you're looking to buy this token only at a price point that you are comfortable buying. I am personally comfortable buying this token only below it reaching 40 to 30 cents range, which it can easily reach, and I'm just waiting for that price point. And once the token reaches that price point, I'm not going to invest a lot of money. I'm just going to invest a little bit, because this token is directly dependent on the projects that it's launching, right? And the number of X's the project that it's launching makes. So if this token doesn't get a lot of traction based on the Launchpad projects, then this token's price will also kind of go down, right? So be very careful. It's a very volatile token. Although it has a lot of opportunity, it comes with a huge risk. I would personally consider this as a short to mid-term play till the platform proves itself and proves that it only hosts high quality projects as they claim to, and those projects themselves make multiple X's, right? I'm just going to use this time to do some study and read this project more and see what this project is doing and what kind of quality project it's offering before I determine whether it's a long-term hold for me. For me, it's a short-term play, but for you guys, you can do your own research and figure out whether it's a long-term, mid-term, or even short-term play, right? Again, that's just my opinion, guys. Again, remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.